Episode 4 of The Walking Dead. Dead City. Season 2 begins with Bruegel feeding his prized walker fighter a rat. He is envious of the Barazzi's electricity and wants it all over the island. He invites the Barazzis to his new hideout, the AI, Emmet, won from Christos during a cage match. The Croat doesn't like it, but Dama indulges Bruegel as she needs him to defeat New Babylon. She doesn't like that the Croat is emotional and volatile and makes Negan his babysitter. Negan is sarcastic, and she reminds him that his family is being held hostage. Meanwhile, Maggie and Herschel tell Pearlie about seeing Negan. He wants to use Negan to get the methane, but they cannot let Lucia know since Pearlie is the Negan Slayer. Herschel warns them of Ginny too after spotting a hidden gun in her bag. The foragers inform them that the Barazzis are visiting the Met. The trio comes up with a plan in which Ginny is to stay back, to keep an eye on things. Maggie, Pearlie, and Herschel know the Barazzis the best, so they will do a recon mission. Lucia doesn't look happy, but Pearlie pulls the superior card. Back in the art museum, Bruegel brags about the painting, Washington Crossing the Delaware, by Emanuel Leutze. Bored, the Croat tries to rile Bruegel by asking about his prized fighter, who always wins the walker cage matches. Dama signals Negan to stop him, but Bruegel simply reveals that they will get front row seats to a match. The way to the Met, Pearlie and Maggie reminisce about the old world. Maggie ends up mentioning Glenn and it turns tense. Herschel doesn't understand what's so great about the past. He points out that people have been fighting and killing to bring the old world back. The cage match begins while Bruegel and his guests are served a fancy meal. The Croat tries to tune out Bruegel's ramblings when he notices something. Bruegel's walker fighter is too fast. Nearby, Benjamin, who has been brought along to record history, remembers Dama's past. He tells Negan that she was a fearful theater critic. There was a satire based on her which became a hit, and she bit the writer during one altercation. Negan smirks, but Dama brings up Herschel's drawing for Benjamin. Negan looks worried, and she reveals Herschel is the one who sent them the smoke signal. As for the recon team, they wait near the Met. Herschel is distant, and Pearlie comforts Maggie. He wonders if he is fighting to get back the old world for his kids who have never seen it or for himself. Back in the park, Lucia spots her gun amongst Ginny's things. Ginny simply claims she wants it to kill her father's killer. Lucia cleans the gun and talks about how Bird gave her purpose. Justice is important, and with this statement, she gives the gun back to Ginny. Lucia also asks if the killer is Negan. Interior. The museum, the match ends. Bruegel recalls Tony, his loyal bodyguard, and claims he will be the same for Dama. However, to join the alliance, he wants a methane supply in the museum. The Croat is furious and ends up accusing him of cheating. He believes that Bruegel's prized walker fighter is on steroids, and Bruegel is offended. Negan saves the alliance by offering a deal. It is a cage match between the prized fighter and the Barazzis' pick. If the Barazzis win, Bruegel joins the alliance without any demands. If Bruegel wins, he gets his methane supply as well. Meanwhile, Maggie thinks over Pearlie's words and wonders if she has been projecting onto Herschel. She hopes that he thinks fondly of their lightning bug story like she does. Herschel assures her that he does. In fact, she was crying when she thought he wasn't seeing her. It is why he tried, to catch the lightning bug, to cheer her up. They are interrupted by Pearlie, who has just spotted Negan dragging a walker from the streets. Having confirmed his location, the trio hatches a plan. Pearlie is the lookout. Herschel sets the crossing painting on fire, which has everyone running to save it. However, Dama spots him and meets him alone. Maggie signals Negan, who meets her by the cage. He is amused, as he wonders if she is a New Babylon agent. She begs him to tell her about the methane supply so she can get the New Babylonians to leave her people alone. But she does look sympathetic when she learns his family is being held hostage. Negan gives in and tells her about the supply being at St. Paul's Cathedral. He also warns her about Herschel, that she has gotten to him. Maggie doesn't believe him, but everyone returns, and she is forced to hide. The second cage match begins and Bruegel cheats when Negan's oiled walker slips past the champion. Taking a page from his book, Negan enters the match to ensure everyone is focused on him while Maggie escapes. The Dama spots her, but she just smiles. Negan grabs Brugel's champion and is about to let his walker win when he sees something. Brugel's champion is human. He lets the human win, but he secretly threatens to expose Brugel. Brugel gives in and drops the second methane supply demand. Dama is impressed while the Croat looks annoyed. While all this is going on, Maggie frets as Herschel takes some time to return. When he does, she hugs him. At the end of The Walking Dead Dead City Season 2, Episode 4, we see that the human champion is Tony. Brugel kills him as he is now a liability. However, he still has a couple of tricks up his sleeve.